Welcome back to the Knowledgeable Programmer. We are continuing this series doing these code challenges in the Express course from Codecademy. We are doing this to document the journey of my good friend Lloyd, who is learning the back end. If you haven't seen the previous videos, please go to the description and check the link to the playlist.
This code challenge says create a post which is going to hit the soups endpoint. It should add a new soup name to the soups array from the name property of the rec.query object. It should also set a status code for created. So I'm going to set up an app.post.
Yeah.
Which is going to hit the soups route.
Correct.
And we're going to have the request response in the next. And I can do const name equals rec.query.
Correct.
So it says here, it should add a new soup name to the soups array from the name property of the rec.query object. It should also set a status code for created. So now I'm not sure if it's as simple as just doing a push here.
I think it is.
Okay. Name. And then now I can't remember what the status code for, was it 202?
I think it's 201, but check the little link that they have there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Well, so I'm just going to do a res.send status of
No,
part 201.
The thing is, with send status, you have to do, if you're only going to send the 201.
So I just do a res.send?
They are not asking that we deliver the, so keep it as send status, because they did not say like send the object that you created or send anything like that. They just wanted the 201. So I think, yeah, send status is okay. Okay, so they did not say it, but they wanted the name. I was fearing that, but
yeah.
So
I have to do a res.status and then chain on a .send.
Exactly. That should work. Oh, did you send back the new sub name?
I haven't destructured this. Now it's going to work. Yeah, because it's an object. Okay. I don't know if you want to go through that, Will, or
Yes. So basically, if he didn't do this destructuring, he would have to put rec.query.name, and it would have worked. But since he put the destructuring, he's getting the name property that's stored in request.query.
So write a route to handle delete requests to pudding's flavor. It should delete the correct pudding and send a 204 response if the pudding name exists, and send a 404 response if it does not. You can use the helper functions find pudding index to find the index of the pudding by flavor, and delete pudding at index to delete a pudding from the pudding flavors array by index.
Okay, so they're giving us helper functions this time around, so it should be straightforward. So
okay, yeah, because they've already wrote this code. Look,
Yeah.
So okay, so let me set up the app.delete. I might have to read this a few times, you know. So I'll grab this. Okay, so we've got a request coming in on the rec.params.flavor.
Yes.
So right, so let me just
You can name it flavor with OUR, but the parameter, the wildcard is with just O. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's because I'm British.
Oh, don't worry. It wouldn't have mattered, but since the wildcard is named differently, at least the part of request.params should have matched the wildcard.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I just need to quickly see so there's the array. So I suppose then what I need to do is I need to do something like so I think I can say in flavors dot index of flavor is not equal to -1. Well, that means it's actually in there. And if that is true, then I want to basically return this array filtered.
Yeah, they gave you, like, for the if statement, you can replace the pudding flavor that index of with find pudding index.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all the steps in your head. Yeah, because they've even got a delete pudding.
Yeah.
So okay, so I can pass this through then.
Yes. It will do exactly the same thing, but they are expecting us to use those functions.
Yeah, and I'll just have a quick look at that. Fine. Yeah, so it's expecting a name. Oh, basically, it's doing exactly what I was going to do.
Yeah.
So if that isn't equal there, then I can call this function.
The one up on top, delete pudding at index.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. And the index is basically let me have a look.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, I got it. Well, I need to get the index, don't I?
yeah, it would be good if we got the find pudding at pudding index and
Yeah.
passing flavor in a variable.
Yeah, because that's going to be equal to basically the return value of this.
Yes.
And then pass through this.
Yeah, and you can pass flavor index as well in the if statement.
Yeah, I can.
No, the whole thing before the not equals.
The whole thing before the not equals. Oh, so this.
Yeah. You can pass just the flavor index.
Okay.
And the not equals should have another equals.
And I need to do so if that is true, then I can do the res.send, and they're probably going to want back the
They
want the status, don't they? Because they're asking for a 204.
Yes. So they just wanted a 204 or a 404. So you can use send status.
All right. Can you see anything I've missed?
No.
Okay. Well, if you think that's 100% right,
I cannot see why, because we are getting the index using their function, and if it's not equal to -1, then it is there, and we can pass that index to the delete pudding at index. So I really don't know what.
So if I click get solution, now I'm not going to. So, do you see that? It's automatically changed the code. Oh, okay. So it hasn't changed the code. Okay. So we've called ours flavor. They've done it a different way around.
Yeah, they instead of having line 18, they put rect params.flavor inside of line 19 in the parameters.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that,
Yeah, it's the same code. It's just like you said, we've just got
oh,
one.
I just saw like why it's not working. You have rest.send status, and instead of having the parentheses, you have a dot in line 23.
Well, let's just keep our code there and see how strict these tests are going to be on the naming conventions. So yeah, because we've got an extra variable because basically they have done the index and they've passed this straight away. So let's
Yeah.
just keep that runs.
So
Flavor's not defined.
oh, the naming again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's flavor in the fine pudding index. It's without the OU.
Oh, I've done the British one.
Yeah, yeah. Now should
Okay, so
little details you wouldn't catch them because
okay, so mount the source router with app.use so that a get/sources request sends back the sources array. Well, I'm going to put mine there, and I'm going to copy it because obviously I typed it out last time and I got the errors. I'll just pass through this. And it sends back the array. So there's the array. So what they want me to.
oh, they have the source router defined down there.
Oh, okay. That's strange because it's asked me to maybe.
Copy that line number 6. You'll
Yeah.
use it down there.
Take away the space just in case. Okay. So it wants me to send back the. Well, they're already doing it. So basically, it's just this.
That's the fastest one. It's the ones below line 25.
Oh, they've already done that too. Look.
Yeah. So
Create two routers, mountains router and mountain ranges router. Okay, so have they actually done that this time? No. So, okay, I'll put them down here. So, const mountains router equals express dot router. Okay. Mount them at slash mountains. Okay. So mountains and mountain ranges. Okay, just pop a little semicolon on that. Okay.
And you have to pass in the routers.
Oh, yeah. Jumping the gun now, aren't I? Create a route handler with mountains router to send back the mountains array in response to a GET request. Okay, so oh,
Correct. Yep.
create a route handler with mountain ranges router to send back the mountain range. Okay. Just pop a little semicolon. Yeah.
Yeah, that should work.
Perfect. And finish off with the quiz. So which express method will start a server? That is the app.listen.
Correct.
If this code has been run in Node on your computer, why will a GET request to localhost 4001/fail? Well, it's not the right. Yeah, it's not the right port.
Not the right port, correct.
Which route will get /dogs/retriever/1?
So they have two wildcards there.
Yeah. Well, it can't be a post. I know that for a fact. So it can only really be, and it can't be A. So it's got to be B.
B.
Or
Yeah,
C.
it's B.
Oh, okay. So which express method should be used for routes that will create a new resource post? Which code will set a status? Which code will set a status code of 200 and send an empty response? What is the... Just this one?
No, it's the one up top. They when they did the quizzes, no, the second one.
All right.
Because when they did the quizzes, still the send status thing was not there. So they have the rest.status 200 and an empty response.
What will rec.params equal in this route with a GET request to user/user_1/purchases/100? What will the rec.params?
Well, the rec.params will get an object with the key name and the key purchase ID. The name seems to be whatever it is after /users. So user_1, and the purchase ID was the string 100.
Okay, so I'm not sure I knew that. So basically, that rec object, we can put as many things as we want on that object.
Yes, you basically whatever amount of wildcards you got in the route, like in here, we got two. We got the name and the purchase ID. So whatever things you pass as as a wildcard in the parameters, those will get stored in the request.params object. And the key thing is that even though we're passing purchase ID 100, it saves it as a string, not a number.
Mm-hmm. So in the code snippet below, what value should the sloth path string have in order for the route to match a get/animal/sloth? So in the code snippet below, what value?
Oh, okay. They are saying, well, which endpoint should the router .get have? And they're explicitly saying that they are using /animals with that new router.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think should the get request should be?
Oh, it should just be a slash.
Correct.
So we're gonna just go with the.
Well, if the slash isn't there,
We just have this.
yeah. Let me check.
Well, it can't be that, can it?
It would be /animals and sloth.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought it would have had to have been that one because we're prepending, aren't we?
yes, we were prepending, my bad.
Which express method sends a response to the client? So it's res.send.
Correct.
Which express server method is used to update the resource? Put.
That's the put, yeah.
Which express method should be used for routes that will remove a resource? Delete. Which express method should be used for routes that will retrieve a resource? That's the get.
Correct.
What will rec.query look like in a route that matches a get request to animals, color? Yeah. So basically, I think from the last lessons, Will, what this says is basically if this is there, then I want to have the key with green and the key of age. So basically, this is an object. So I'm looking now for a color of green. Yeah. I'm looking for a key of age with a value of 4. And I'm looking for the key of eyes with a value of 2.
Yes.
Which code will create an Express server instance and save it to the variable app? So it's const express, require express, const app equals express. So it's this one. What will this Express server log in response to get fruits? So I can discard basically all of this because I'm only looking for this.
So what was the question?
What will this Express server log in response to get/fruits? So if you look, we've got two app.gets. So I think what they're trying to get at is because this code sort of runs synchronously.
Top to bottom. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. So this is the one that's going to this isn't going to get hit because this is going to get executed before this one.
Yes. So request to /fruits looking good.
Yeah, that was actually really good. Thanks for that, Will.
Yeah. It was a silly mistake and the one that we failed. But yes, but so we are going to continue this series in the next video. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you like it, and hit the notifications bells to get notified when we upload the next video. And we will hopefully have it soon in the channel so that you can continue this course with us. Thanks for watching.